Last week, Eno told all political appointees in Akwa-Ibom to defer to the APC with him or resign from their position. Reports say some political appointees have started resigning because they don't want to move to the APC. Similar political leaders in the state, some political leaders in the state have also vowed not to move with the governor to the ruling party, thereby creating room for impending political drama ahead of the 2027 general election. To assess this decision in Akwa-Ibom State and PDP as a whole, I'm being joined by Barrister Umo Eno, the Senior Advocate of Nigeria and a former National Legal Advisor of the PDP. Good afternoon, Barrister, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Inebo.
Welcome to Inside Politics. Good to have you.
My pleasure to be here.
Yes, you're a member of the PDP. You're a former legal advisor of the party. I'm not sure you're happy with the state of the party now. What is happening within PDP?
Well, before I proceed, let me make one correction. Yes, I was a commissioner.
Okay.
Was a commissioner in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Renewal. I was a commissioner, Minister of Special Duties. I was a commissioner in the Ministry of Trade, Commerce and Investments. When I resigned in 2016 to contest for the position of the National Legal Advisor of PDP.
Okay.
So I just need to put that record straight.
Yes.
Yes, I am. By the grace of God, I was part of the team that founded the PDP in 1998 at a very young age at that time, and I believe in PDP so much, and I've remained a member of PDP from 1998 till today. And we lost power in 2015.
Yes.
On account of some internal wrangling and struggling and misplacement of priorities within the party. And ever since then, we lost power to the APC. We can see what is happening in Nigeria today. I don't know whether we are running a democracy. I don't know whether we have an economy. I don't know whether there's a government in place in the country, because everything is just going haywire. But that's a story for another line. For another moment. For the PDP, as a believer in the ideas of the PDP, as a believer in the PDP as one of the strongest political parties since the independence of Nigeria in 1960, I wouldn't be happy if things are not going right within the party. So especially the deluge of defection that's taking place in the party.
Yes.
It's not something anybody will want to be happy. Not just being a member of PDP. It's not just about me. It's about every well-meaning Nigerian. It's about every Democrat. It's about everybody who wishes Nigeria well in any political dispensation.
Yes.
I don't think anybody want to see a one-party system, operating in Nigeria, because that would be the worst thing to happen to Nigeria, at this point in time, especially with the way the economy is being run, the government is being run, the way the insecurity is taking place, the way the poverty is, skyrocketing, the way inflation is, the way unemployment, everything is going haywire. I don't think anybody will want to see a one-party system in Nigeria. Because if we don't have a one-party system in Nigeria and things are going the way it's going, if we have a one-party system in Nigeria, then it means that the country is completely gone. So I don't think anybody will be happy, whether the person is a politician, or a member of PDP, or not a member of the PDP.
Obviously, we know the genesis of this crisis that started after that primary where Atiku won, after picking Wike as his running mate. Some people convinced him that that was not the right decision. He switched to Ifeanyi Okowa, and since that time, not much has been done.
I don't think
the party have not been able to stand with feet. We're going to the election.
I don't think that history you are trying to put across is correct.
Okay.
Yes, some Wike, former governor Rivers State, personally the Minister of FCT,
yes,
under the Tinubu administration, was never picked as a running mate. Because when you say he was picked as a running mate, it means that there was a formal declaration that he was going to be the running mate to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar.
Okay.
That didn't happen. Yeah, the processes was on for the selection of who was going to be the running mate. there was no formal, acceptance or declarations or endorsement of former Governor Wike as the running mate to Atiku Abubakar. There was no such thing. Yes, it was a process. The process, the choice of a selected running mate for any whether for a governorship or for presidential election is always a process, taking into account many contending forces. Do you understand? So where we are was the fact that a decision where instead of Wike being selected, Ifeanyi Okowa, former governor of Delta State, was selected. That's where we are. So the person that was selected was Ifeanyi Okowa as a running mate to Abubakar Atiku. Okay, that didn't sit well. That didn't sit well with the Nyesom Wike, like we all know, and that, like you pointed out, had been the genesis of the genesis of the second problem of PDP, because we had a problem in 2015.
Yes.
So this is another problem that cropped up in 2023.
But
I need to say something here. Now, a political party is the role of a political party is to go out there and win election. That's one of the primary roles of a political party, and form a government.
Mm.
Members of the political party must subject themselves to the priorities of the party itself, to the supremacy of the party itself, to the constitution of the party itself.
Mm.
So when the party has taken a decision, it is incumbent on all members who are truly members, loyal members, committed members of the party to abide by that decision, whether that decision is favorable to you or not. That is the beauty of being a member of a political party.
But a lot of people feel that the party had been too soft on him on Wike, knowing that what has transpired since after he joined the Tinubu government, and he has been working within his cohort and his ally to destabilize the party. A lot of people feel that the party had been too soft.
Everybody, not a lot of people, everybody who is well-meaning, whether the person is a farmer, whether the person is a teacher, whether the person is a preacher, or whether the person is a politician, there's no reasonable person that will be happy with what Wike is doing. There's no reasonable person that will be happy with what he's doing. It is bad enough that he did not support his political party during the 2023 election. It is bad enough that Wike did not allow his political party to even do campaign in Rivers State. That is the first time in the history of Nigeria where a member of a political party and a governor elected on the platform of a political party did not allow his own political party to do campaign in his own state. It is bad enough that those who dared, members of the party who dared to support the party in Rivers State during the campaign and during the election were subjected to extreme brutality by agent of former Governor Wike in Rivers State. It is bad enough that former Governor Wike accepted an appointment to work with APC because as a reward for his disloyalty to PDP by supporting a candidate of an opposing party, the APC.
He said he informed the party of decision. He said the party gave him approval to join the APC government.
The party did not. Tell him the only organ of the party that can give him approval to join or to accept appointment in an opposing political party is the neck of the party, the NWC or the neck of the party. Let him produce any approval of the party, any of the organs of the party available. The party did not give him any such approval. Up to date, he has not got the sanction of the party, the imprimatur of the party to join, an opposing political party. It's bad enough that. Hello.
Let's not dwell so much time on Wike. Now we look at the party now. The Demagogue, the national party, the national chairman have taken some top decision. Saraki a committee was set up headed by Bukola Saraki to mediate and find a way out of the crisis within the party. The next meeting we know supposed to hold yesterday. We don't know if it was held. Maybe some reports said it was held. Some reports said it was not held. What is the way forward now for the PDP?
Anybody who is a journalist,
yes,
and lives on this planet Earth, I'm not even talking about Nigeria, live on this planet Earth in this ICT age, and does not know that PDP held its NEC meeting yesterday has lost his or her own bearing. Anybody who is not aware that PDP held NEC meeting yesterday is not telling the truth, or is not up to date on his job. PDP had a successful NEC meeting yesterday. After all the shenanigans, after all the controversies, after all the hiccups, after all the bubble traps, PDP was able to have its own NEC meeting yesterday to the glory of God and to the joy of the party loyalists across the country.
Now, the Saraki committee was set up by Saraki. That committee have been going around the country. We met with the Enugu State Governor and met with some other chieftains. Do you see a way out of this crisis? Bukola Saraki is noted to be somebody who is...
If we were able to have a NEC meeting yesterday, it means that PDP is on course. So whatever committee was set up by the party to mediate, to bring peace, to reconcile, I mean, it's supported by the party. Incidentally, former governor, former Senate President Bukola Saraki was in the NEC meeting yesterday. He was in the NEC meeting yesterday. And he also attended the party caucus meeting that was held a day before yesterday and the early hours of yesterday. And eventually also attended the NEC meeting. So that committee is on course.
Before we go to Akwa-Ibom, what is happening in Akwa-Ibom? We saw Ifeanyi Okowa, the former presidential running mate to Atiku Abubakar, defect to the APC with the Delta State Governor. What is your take on what is happening in Delta? All political structures they all move to the ruling party.
Well, I don't know what is all political structure.
I mean,
hold on. I don't know what is all political structure. Now, first of all, let me make a point here, which is very general and which is constitutional. Everybody, every human being, every politician has a right to associate with any association of his choice. An association also includes political parties. So, the governor of Delta State, former governor of Delta State, and of course, the running mate to the PDP presidential candidate in 2023, Ifeanyi Okowa, they both have right to join a political party of their choice. Even though in between that, there's a moral burden. But the constitutional, enablement is superior to any moral obligation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody has a right to join a political party of their choice. But there is a moral burden also, especially for those who are already holding a political office elected on the platform of a particular political party. There's also a moral burden. But that moral burden is only subject and subservient, to the constitution of the party, which enables people to associate with any organization of their choice. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, anybody is right to cross carpet. Anybody is right to defect. The only problem I seem to have with people who defect are that they are telling too many stories against yesterday. They are telling too many stories against yesterday. When you defect and you tell story against yesterday, you are bound to make mistakes. You are bound to have contradiction. You are bound to run to indict yourself in a manner that you have avoided without telling story if you did not tell story against yesterday. You know the point I'm making? For instance, if you want to take a former governor Okowa, he didn't need to tell anybody that it was compared to accept a ticket in 2023. He didn't need to tell anybody that. He doesn't owe anybody that explanation. Because it is not true that he was forced to take the ticket. It is a ticket that is true. The nomination as a vice presidential ticket that is even part of our problems in the party today. You get the point I'm making. So you just defect, you want to defect and leave the story.
Don't you think he defected because for his political survival, just like you have rightly said? Let's move to Akwa-Ibom State. Governor Umo Eno have said he's about to be fed to the APC, and all political appointees should go with him or resign. What is your take?
Like I said again, my governor Umo Eno has a right constitutionally to associate with any political party he likes. If I could convince him, I tried to convince him to stay in PDP, that he was very safe in PDP, that his re-election in 2027 is very safe. There can be nobody that can torpedo his election, in 2027. But he's convinced otherwise. And there's something he can do with a man who's convinced otherwise. So he has told everybody that he wants to leave at any moment from now, we want to cross over to APC. For me, that's not a problem. He's doing well as a governor. In Akwa-Ibom said, everybody knows that he's one of the best governors we have had in the state. So, what this decision of defection is what is making everybody a bit surprised, a bit sad, a bit taken aback, because nobody expected that coming. Just 2 years after his election, and he's doing well. He's one of the best governors in this country. There's no doubt about that. He's doing marvelously very well, and all of us are happy.
People have said
the only hiccups we have now is this decision to move to APC.
People have said the former governor Emmanuel Udom is not interested in going to the APC. Udom said, I was quoted as saying he's not interested in going to the APC. Could this be more like a conflict, more like a disagreement between him and the Udom that is fueling this defense?
No, I don't think there will be any conflict. The two leaders know themselves. They respect themselves. They understand themselves. They respect each other's personal barriers, each personal, idiosyncrasies, each personal decision. They respect them. So I don't think that will bring any conflict. The fact that Governor Mono will move to APC can never bring a conflict. And the governor has said that over and over again, that there can be nothing on the surface of the earth that can make him, be in contention.
If the governor
his predecessor, somebody calls his political father. He has said that time and time again. So for me, I believe that it will not bring any contention. It will not bring any conflict.
Do you think Udom is being coerced to join the APC? Is it being forced? Why will it? Because Akwa-Ibom has historically
Udom is saying that. I don't know why
avoid being a
talk
PDP state.
Hold on. Don't ask me a question. Udom says he's not. He says he's not. He says he's not going. So why tell me if he's being coerced? We know that APC is coercing a lot of people. We know that they're intimidating a lot of people. We know that they're harassing a lot of people. We know that they're besieging people to join APC. But I don't think everybody should yield to that question. I don't think everybody wants to be intimidated or yield to that intimidation.
But don't you think there will be problem in 2027 when Udom, the governor was quoted as saying that if we defer to the APC, we still control the PDP structure. What do you?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. In Akwa-Ibom State, my name is Emmanuel Eno.
Yes.
For instance, I'm a staunch member of PDP, and I will remain so. In 2027,
you are not defecting. You are not defecting. You are not defecting to the APC.
Hello?
So you are not defecting.
Are you with me?
You are not defecting.
I'm not defecting at all.
Okay.
I'm not defecting at all. In 2027, I will support Umo Eno to return to have re-election. I will support him to have re-election because he is doing well. Instead of my personal disagreement with him, of not going to APC with him. Do you understand? He's doing well as a governor, and that is very important to our people. That is very important to our Akwa-Ibom people. Because like I told the governor, God has a covenant with Akwa-Ibom on the platform of PDP. The governors elected on the platform of PDP since 1999 have done well in terms of development of the state in key areas. So for me, he's also keen into that history of development. So I will support him. Except because there's these things in APC. Everybody who goes to APC failed to perform. Except between now and 2027, the governor is distracted. The gene that is affecting APC people affects him. That is the only way I will tell him that I will not support him. But if he continues with this trajectory of development, I will support him in 2027 to complete his tenure for 8 years. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
In Lagos, yeah.
There's a gene of failure. There's a gene of failure that has taken hold of APC at all levels.
In Lagos, yeah, and in several parts of the country, well, we know him to be performing. People say the governor is performing, he's doing well. But people are surprised that what could be forcing him to move to the APC? PDP, Akwa-Ibom State have always remained since 1999 and a PDP state. And
very stable. Even up till now, PDP is a very stable state in terms of being a PDP state. It's very stable.
What could be forcing him? What could be forcing him when you are sure you are going to win on that platform?
I don't want to say forcing him. He has given enough reasons why he's moving. He has given enough reasons, and if you have your ears on the ground, you must have picked up some of the reasons the governor has given. But that's it. I don't want to say forcing him. It's his personal decision, and he has taken that decision as an adult, as a leader, as a governor. So it is his choice.
Some people have also said there will be crisis in 2027 because the former governor said he's not moving to APC. And does that mean the PDP structure will be buried in Akwa-Ibom? Because the governor said
I don't like when you say crisis. I don't like what you say when you say
okay,
crisis.
I mean, okay, maybe
the fact that there's a political disagreement. Hold on. The fact that there's a political disagreement it does not amount to crisis.
I mean, maybe
the fact that there's a political disagreement does not create into the word crisis. Do you understand? The political disagreement is not crisis, because crisis means it's a helter skelter kind of situation where there's confusion. You know, there's no confusion. If somebody is in PDP and this one is in APC, you will work for your party and this one work for his party. That is how it is in politics.
Are you saying
it's not a worse situation?
Okay, are you saying the PDP will not be buried in 2027 in Akwa-Ibom? Because the governor said he will also be controlling. If you want to use PDP to fight me, I will be in APC. I will also be controlling what is happening in PDP.
I don't know what you mean by PDP being buried. I don't think the governor cannot bury PDP.
PDP will not present the candidate.
Hold on. The governor has never said that he wants to bury PDP. He has not said that.
Will the PDP present a candidate in 2027? A governorship candidate in Akwa-Ibom?
They will have. PDP will have a candidate in 2027. But this is 2 years away. We'll have a candidate in 2027.
To rival Umo Eno.
What are you saying? You are talking about PDP and APC here, right?
Okay, I get you right. I get you right now.
I'm saying, I can't begin because I'm not from your Secretariat District. I'm from Akwa-Ibom Secretariat District.
Yes.
I'm saying that in 2027, I will support Governor Umo Eno if he continues with this level of trajectory of development, except the jinx in APC that stop people from developing their own state, or to stop APC from doing good things, also afflict him.
Okay, sir.
Which I'm not praying for. If it continues with this trajectory of the women, Emmanuel Enoidem, as a PDP stalwart in Akwa-Ibom State, will support Governor Umo Eno for re-election. I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying.
You are a leader. You are a leader in the correct, and what are your people saying? Are they happy with the governor's decision to defer to the APC? I know you, Akpabio, the senior president from that constituency too. What are your people saying? What are your members saying? Are they happy? What is the feeling you're getting from your people?
What will happen is that when the governor defects, I don't want to begin to preempt who is not happy, who is happy. When the governor defects, the day he will defect, then we will now reassess the party and see what's happening. Do you understand? I don't want to begin to make permutations, make assumptions, and presumptions on things that has not happened. You get the point. But I can tell you that many people, whether in PDP or APC or those who are not politicians, are not happy with the decision because everybody likes the governor and they believe that the governor should stay in PDP and do the good work he's doing.
People are not happy. You have said it.
Yes, that's the truth. They're not happy. They're not happy that the governor is doing well on the platform of PDP. They're doing in partnership with the Akwa-Ibom State people since 1999, and everybody wants to go to APC now. A lot of people are not happy.
Okay, we're about our time is almost up. Finally, sir, you said in 2027 you'll be supporting Governor Umo Eno if he's in APC, and you will remain in PDP. Don't you think that will be an anti-party activity?
No. I've told you my position. You see, in politics, I believe in Akwa-Ibom State a lot. I believe in Akwa-Ibom State. Anybody who brings positive development to Akwa-Ibom State, who is helping the culture of development to be sustained in Akwa-Ibom State, will earn my support anytime, any day. I'm very loyal to the interests of the state. I'm very committed to the interests of Akwa-Ibom State, the development of Akwa-Ibom State, because we are one of the minorities in Nigeria. So if God has helped us to maintain a sustainable trajectory of development, and we have somebody who's sitting on the saddle and doing that, fulfilling that obligation, I will support the person. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
My party I will explain this to my party. Because we must be able to differentiate between development and political party.
Okay.
And I also put a clause.
Yes,
that except the governor gets distracted before 2027. Otherwise, he will end my support. That's it.
Okay, but your people want your supporters, your members in Akwa-Ibom federal constituency. I'm sure they are watching this program. That they are across the country. You're a popular politician. They probably want to ask you 2027. Do you have any ambition? Are you probably be looking at maybe senatorial or any other position?
I believe that 2027
Will you
is
be contesting?
too far. It's 2 years away from here. 2 years away from here. I'm still talking to myself. I'm talking to my soul, my body, my spirit, and consulting myself. Before then we'll know what happens. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
And you will speak with your people. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. He's a senior advocate of Nigeria, former national legal advisor of the People's Democratic Party. All right. We take a short break. When we come back on Inside Politics, we speak with our man in Akwa-Ibom, our correspondent, to hear what our Akwa-Ibom is saying about the impending defection of Governor Umo Eno to the APC.
You are watching Business Day Television.
All right. You've been watching Inside Politics on BDTV. I'm in your work. We'll be looking at the political situation in Akwa-Ibom State and the impending defection of Governor Umo Eno to the APC. I just spoke earlier with a senior lawyer. I'm being joined now by our man in Akwa-Ibom State, our correspondent in Akwa-Ibom State, Anefio Udokwam. He'll be telling us what are the feelings in the street. What are people saying about the impending defection of the governor? And hello, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program, Mr. Anefio. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Very much. Yes. To be here.
Yes. Good to have you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I just listened to what Barrister Emmanuel.
Yes, you joined us earlier. PDP.
Go ahead.
PDP have always remained Akwa-Ibom State have always been a PDP state, right from 1999 when the party was vetted. So, but the announcement by the governor that he was moving to the ruling party came as a surprise to everybody, and people did not expect that, knowing fully that PDP have always won election in that state, 99%, except for recently when the Senate president defected to the ruling party some years ago. What do you think could be influencing the governor's decision to join the ruling party? Is it being forced?
Well, it's difficult to say what could be the main reason why Governor Umo Eno is planning to defect to APC. Like many people have said, the governor has the freedom to associate with any group or party. Nobody can say is the reason behind his motive to defect to
the APC.
Like you said, PDP, Akwa-Ibom State. Everybody embraces PDP. It has won all the elections since 1999.
Yes.
And the governor is doing very well in all aspects. Commissioning roads, health facilities, renovating primary schools, and paying gratuities and pensions. The governor is doing very well, yet he has decided to move to APC. It's surprising.
Is the election affected? Do you think, is he being afraid that probably if he remains the PDP, with the senior president from Akwa-Ibom State, Akpabio from Akwa-Ibom, probably the federal might work against him. We lost the election in 2027. Do you think that is why it could be one of the issues you take that decision to join to APC, to move to APC?
Well, like I said, nobody can say what is the reason he's leaving the party that gave him the platform to win in 2023. Like you said, PDP won in 2019 and also won in 2023 under very stiff opposition from the federal might, so to say. So there's absolutely nothing for him to be afraid in 2027. He has all the opportunities. He has all this. Yes.
Okay. We know that there, within his government, some people are not happy. As he spoke last week, he said political appointees who are not happy with his decision who do not want to move with him to the APC should resign. And like I hear, one or two are already resigning already. Does this mean that a lot of people in his government do not support his decision? I will not defect with him to the APC.
It's difficult to say. It's difficult to say conclusively because the governor, as we all know, under the 1999 Constitution, wields a lot of power. He controls the resources. He has many ways to reward his loyalists. So it's very difficult to say the number of people that will go with him or whether his commissioners, members of his cabinet would resign when he actually defects. Don't forget that these are all within the realms of speculation. The governor not yet defected. These are all. Can you hear me?
But it's not speculation. It's not speculation. He has come out to say openly that he's moving to APC. The video is there for everybody to see that appointees who are not ready to move with him should either resign. This is not speculation. I'm just waiting for the day for him to announce, okay, this is the day for me to move finally. It is not speculation.
Well, that when he finally defects, then maybe we'll begin to see developments, either in support or against that decision.
Okay, but what we are hearing now is that some people already they are not happy and are grumbling within his cabinet, within his government, that they will not move with him to the APC. What can you say about that? You have been economical. You're not in government. You're a journalist.
Yes, like it has been said, it has been observed. There's been mixed reaction. Some people are not happy. Some people are happy. Some people would want him to remain in PDP because he's doing very well. And some people would also want him to go to APC. So it is difficult. Mixed reactions. Some people support the idea. Some people are opposed to the idea.
But what is clear now is that there's division within the ranks of PDP in the state. Several chieftains are not happy with the decision to move to the APC, and that is why a lot of them will not go. Just one of them, I just spoken with one of them, Barrister Umo Eno, who said he is not moving to the APC, but he may likely support him if he keep performing while in office. So we hear that the former governor too, Emmanuel Udom, may not likely move to the APC. What do you say to that? What can you say in terms of leaders of the party? So many of them not wanting to move with the governor to the APC. Isn't it a deep political crisis ahead, 2027?
Yes. Former Governor Emmanuel Udom has said it openly that it's not going to APC, that there's nothing wrong with PDP in Akwa-Ibom State, and so he cannot move to APC. Others have also expressed similar opinions and views. These are leaders of the party. Somebody like Barrister Emmanuel Eno is a founding member of the PDP. Yes. And if he says he's not defecting to APC, but he's going to stay within the APC to support the governor, it shows clearly that the feeling within the PDP is that many people should stay behind within the PDP and build a party and not moving with Governor Umo Eno to APC. Also, don't forget that there are other key stakeholders who have also openly supported the idea and thrown their weight behind Governor Umo Eno moving to APC. Yesterday, during the commissioning of the road projects, a key stalwart of the party said where the governor goes, they will go. So while others are in support, others are also not in support.
What are Akwa-Ibom saying on the street? What are people saying on the street? Are people surprised? What are people saying? Are they saying that, okay, if you move to APC, we will not vote for you in 2027?
Like we said, people are so surprised.
Okay.
They want to know what is the main reason why he's leaving. They're not happy. And they would have wanted him to remain within the PDP ahead of 2027 general elections. But he's thinking of moving. So they can't stop him. People are not happy, but what can they do? Some people are also happy about it. You know, in politics, opinions are bound to be divided. There are people who support a particular cause and others who will be opposed to it.
The governor has also said he will retain the structure of PDP, be in charge. If you want to use PDP to fight me if I move to APC, it's not possible. But I will also be in control of the structure of PDP in Akwa-Ibom when I move to APC. The Baisa just told me now that PDP will have a governorship candidate in 2027 in Akwa-Ibom. Don't you think? Don't you see a problem ahead in 2027? With this, what is likely going to happen? Some people may not agree that you are in APC, you still be controlling PDP, and want to bury the party just like what we are seeing in Rivers State, and they want to have a governorship candidate too. And if a governorship candidate emerge now to challenge the governor in 2027, don't you see a intrigues and political drama ahead in Akwa-Ibom State in 2027?
Well, this state is always known for being peaceful and a place where people love to visit. It has never really witnessed a political crisis, never witnessed a major political crisis. Even though elections have been tough, there have been strong opposition candidates in the past, the state has always remained very peaceful during elections.
Okay.
So I do not see any major break from the past. The PDP may likely have its governorship candidates.
Okay.
And the governor may want to control the structure of the party in the state. But then there will also always be a room for dialogue, a room for negotiation, and at the end of the day, the people will elect the governor that they want.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anefia Kudokam, our BusinessDay correspondent in Akwa-Ibom State, for joining us on the program today, Inside Politics. It's good to hear from you.
Thank you very much.
It's good to hear from you.
Thank you.
Yes.